Hey guys, it's me, Drew. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great weekend. I am here to share with you what I picked up from Carnival Sundays in the March restock. I know it's already mid-April, but I had so many technical issues with my computer and my phone and such, so I'm finally getting around to sitting down and filming this video for you guys. I have been obsessed with Carnival Sundays ever since my friend Katie over on YouTube, Katie's Joyful Life, introduced me to the brand, and oh my gosh, let me tell you, I really love their candles. I don't want to go super in-depth with their story because I have filmed multiple videos about them, but they are a hand-poured 100% soy wax candle company from Monroe, Georgia. John and Sierra are the owners, and they just put their heart and soul into these candles. Now, the business model is a little bit different than a lot of traditional bigger brands, being that they're hand poured. They spend the entire month pouring their list for the month, and then they put them on their website at one time. And then it is sort of Hunger Games style to get the products, because you figure everybody's wanting them. They only make so many of each, and then everybody bounces on that website. Things do sell out quickly. I will say they're getting better month in after month on keeping stock on the website a little bit longer, but it is best to get on the website at the time of the launch to get everything you want. Most of the time, the launches are on Sunday nights. This April's restock is actually going to be on a Saturday night because it's the 19th of April, because Easter Sunday is the 20th. So they don't want to interfere with Easter, so they're going to do it on Saturday night. But I'll have a whole separate video on what's coming, what's on my list, etc. But it is really cool that they post the list of what they're going to make a lot earlier, because then it gives you time to budget, gives you time to think, or like me, make a list, remake a list, make another list, remake a list. I feel like that's all I constantly do when I'm building my Carnival Sundays wish list. And then I get in the cart and I'm like, this, maybe this, maybe this, maybe this. Like, for example, the 4-wick that I picked up was not the 4-wick on my list. I actually wanted this in a smaller candle. Am I mad that I got this scent in a 4-wick after smelling it? No. I still want the fragrance that I initially wanted, though, and lucky for me, it is going to be offered in the April restock, which is another thing that they do really well, is they put requests, or they take requests, and typically if a product sells out extra fast, they will restock it the next month, and typically it gives people a second chance to pick it up. And that is what I plan on doing this April. But again, that's a separate video. I want to share what I got in this March restock. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off with a candle that I picked up in the 4-wick. They offer 4 wicks that are 40 ounces, 4 wicks that are 150 ounces, and 2 wicks that are 22 ounces. So this is the 4-wick that I picked up in iced carrot cake. Now, I initially wanted half-baked, which was like sort of like a cookies and cream cupcake type of fragrance. It sold out instantly. And I also blame it on me. I was using my phone, and it doesn't work as well on my phone, the website, as it does on a computer, or it's just me. Personally, when I'm shopping Hunger Games style, I like to use my laptop because it's a bigger screen. It's easier for me to navigate through. So always recommend using your browser on your computer if you have one. If you only have a phone, well then you got to use your phone. But anyway, and it sold out super fast. And I was like, oh, okay, plan B. What am I going to get instead? And I was like, well, I do love the idea of carrot cake. Easter is coming up, and I have a couple other carrot cakes from other brands. And I thought maybe burning this with them and doing like a comparison of the carrot cakes would be super fun. I'm so glad I picked up the carrot cake, though. This is so yummy. Now, I will say, and I found this pretty much across the board with all the brands' carrot cakes, they smell more like a spice cake than a carrot cake. But how much distinction really is there between a spice cake and a carrot cake? Obviously, besides carrots, but I don't feel like wanting a carrot-scented candle necessarily. This smells like a cream cheese frosting forward carrot cake. which I am so not mad about. I love like cream cheese frosting, buttercream frosting, any of those type of fragrances. And you totally get that in here with the cinnamon, the sugar, the nutmeg, all of those spices that make up a carrot cake. But it's not overwhelming, slap you in the face, choke you out spices. It's a really creamy, equally balanced spice cake. It's so yummy. I cannot wait to burn it. And these 4 wicks burn beautifully. If you're not familiar, Caramel Sundays, 100% soy wax, no phthalates, no phthalates, no phosphates, no toxins, no paraffin. All their fragrance oils they use are clean, which I really, really love. I also love that they're 100% white wax too. They just look really pretty when they burn down as well. And these 4 wicks burn for a good long time. Huge, giant opening too, almost as big as my hand. So they perform really well. I have said this before and I'll say it again. I love a big hunkin' candle for my coffee table, my dining room table, any of that. I love a giant candle, and this is being added to my giant candle stash. Now, speaking of things that weren't necessarily on my wish list, this wasn't on my wish list at all, blueberry pancakes. But because I also totally must have missed, they make awesome hand soap. I love their hand soap. I actually have it in my bathroom currently. Their 1992 fragrance, which is really, really yummy. But they must have had posted on their stories, and I totally missed it, that the bottles that they use were taking a little bit longer to get in, and they weren't available this month for the restock. And I had 2 of the hand soaps on my wish list. So I was like, well, since I'm not getting the hand soaps, I'll get another candle. I already budgeted for this amount of money. I'm just going to get another candle. And Blueberry Pancakes has been in a couple of the restocks that I've seen. And I don't know about you, but Sunday mornings are like my favorite time of the week. It's quiet. If I am working that day, I don't work until later. But if I don't work that day, it's just a lazy morning for me. And I love having like these rich bakery type of fragrances burning. They're just comforting and cozy. So I figured, let me try the Blueberry Pancakes and see. And I am so glad I did. This is an incredible blueberry pancake fragrance. Okay, you totally get the buttery, like hot cake element in this fragrance. You get that warm, rich, melted butter that's just seeping in to the warm pancake. But then the blueberry compote that's like on the top of the pancake is really interesting because I remember on the notes, I do wish that they put fragrance notes on the label or something. I think that would be fun. So at a quick glance, you could just look at the notes, but I digress. I love that this has blueberry, I believe there's peach and citrus zest in like the blueberry compote note. And you totally get all of those elements in here. But it's not like you smell it and it's peach. The peach adds like a juicy fruitiness to the blueberry, and that zest of the citrus gives it this like uplifting, beautiful, sweet, just jamminess. Really, really like this. This is definitely the ultimate Sunday morning candle. I cannot wait to burn this one. Really, really yummy if you like those bakery type of fragrances. Speaking of bakery fragrances, we have Peach Pecan Crunch. Now, I love a peach fragrance, but peach can come across as cat urine sometimes. And I do not like a cat urine candle. That is for sure. I do not want to smell cat pee in my home. So I wanted to check out Caramel Sundays and how their peach is. Oh, it's good. It's really good. Now this reminds me a peach pecan crunch. So crunch, crumble, cake, cookie, all those like bakery elements. To me, this smells like, you know, when you're scrolling on Facebook and you see those like 5-minute recipes or like dump cake recipes or something. This smells like one of those recipes where you would take like a box of cake mix, a bag of brown sugar, a can of peaches, and maybe like sweetened condensed milk, mix it up in a pan and put it in the oven, and it makes like a 4-ingredient peach crumble or something like that. That is what this smells like. This smells like you get like a vanilla cake, like a rich, decadent, sweet vanilla forward cake. And then you get like a little bit of that brown sugar sweetness in the background with those juicy canned peaches. They could be fresh too. I just smell like a canned peach because canned peaches have that like simple syrupy background to them. And I totally get that in this candle. This will be a great summer candle. Like, it's super hot out, but you want a bakery fragrance, but you don't know what kind. You don't want anything heavy or rich like cinnamon or anything like that. You want something more bright, citrusy, uplifting. I would go with the peach pecan crumble. Peach pecan crunch. This is yummy, really great summer type bakery fragrance. We're gonna switch gears in bakery and go to Deep Sea Coral. Now, this really intrigued me. And another reason why I was excited for this order, to expand my, my repertoire of Caramel Sundays candles. And instead of getting all bakery or gourmand, I wanted to try fresh fragrances from them, because as much as I love a gourmand, I also really enjoy a fresh masculine type of fragrance, especially like in my bedroom. And this is a bedroom candle. This is a sexy man out of the shower fragrance. It reminds me, now stay with me on this journey. Stay with me. Everybody knows the mahogany teakwood candle from Bath & Body Works, right? It's strong, it's overwhelming, it smells like Fierce from Abercrombie. Like, it has that really strong scent. If you took a little bit of that and put that in a men's aquatic body wash without being like Axe or Old Spice aquatic, think of it like a fresh, clean, marine algae type of sea mineral body wash, but it's definitely like leaning like for men, like a more masculine body wash. I love this. I think this is the perfect size. I wouldn't want it in anything bigger. I will burn this in my bedroom. It's a total bedroom candle. And I feel like this will really develop and really just expand when I burn it and just make the bedroom smell really great, really sexy, really like deep evening. Really like this. If you like those masculine but aquatic, not hit you over the head cologne scents, definitely check out the Deep Sea Coral. Not a regret at all. Speaking of, this is sort of like my wild card scent, this restock, is Positano. Now, this is a really, really popular fragrance from Caramel Sundays, and I was really intrigued by it. I like it. It almost reminds me of like shea butter or cocoa butter, sort of. It has like that creamy body care type element, like a body cream or a body butter. And then you get like a beachy floral almost. Slightly leaning powdery, not overwhelming powder though. Yeah, I like this. I think it's really different. This is another bedroom fragrance for me, but this is like you have the windows cracked on a cool summer day, not like 150 degrees, and you just want the house or the room to smell fresh without smelling like laundry. I feel like you could get that element from this because it has like that creaminess of like I said, I'm getting like a shea butter or a cocoa butter or some element like that, like a rich, creamy, beachy body care without smelling like sunscreen. It does not smell like sunscreen. I like it. It's different. It's probably my least favorite out of all of them, but I don't hate any of them. Like, I think this is really interesting and different. If I was in like a candle store and I picked this up, it wouldn't come home with me. But I'm not mad that I have it, if that makes any sense. I'll be excited to burn this, definitely in the summer. And then last but not least is Carnival Cake. This immediately went on my wish list the second the list went up. I love any type of fragrances like this. The picture looks like they have a couple funnel cakes. I was excited. This is so good. This is so good, so yummy, so creamy. It smells just like funnel cake with a crap ton of powdered sugar on top. Like, I mean, you have a bag of powdered sugar and dumped at least half the bag on this funnel cake, but the funnel cake is hot. It just came out, and I know paper plates don't have a smell. I know. But you know when you're at a carnival and you get a funnel cake, and it sits on that white cheap paper plate where you need about 3 of them to even make like an actual plate. The funnel cake is hot. The grease is coming through the paper plate, but it's coated in powdered sugar, and that powdered sugar is melty and almost turning like syrup-like. That is this in a candle. I was really nervous at first because I heard some people say, oh, it just smells like a bakery, like a creamy baked like dough scent. But I love this. I think this is a great summer candle. And Caramel Sundays, if you're watching, Bath & Body Works Berry Waffle Cone, Bath & Body Works Summer Boardwalk. 2 of my all-time favorite summer candles from Bath & Body Works. I would love to see your interpretation of them in a candle, because if you do this so well like you do, I think you would kill it making a berry waffle cone or a summer boardwalk type of fragrance. I love this scent. These are the type of summer scents I like. I hate coconut. I hate tropical. I don't want to smell sunscreen. I know Banana Boat was such a popular fragrance in this restock. It's going to come in the April restock. I watched Katie's video. They smell pineapple. I don't like sunblock type of smells. It reminds me of summer, which is my least favorite time of year. Feeling sticky, feeling greasy, all of that I don't like. So I'll be very curious to see what it's like. I might get just a small candle just to try, just to see. And listen, if worse comes to worse and I don't like it, I'll give it to a friend. My one friend loves tropical beachy scents, and I know it would go to a good home with her. But I love these gourmand bakery type of boardwalk type of smells. Like, imagine them doing like a boardwalk themed restock, like saltwater taffy, and they have cotton candy ready, carnival cake, berry waffle cone, summer boardwalk, like an ice, like an Italian ice. Yum. I love all those type of fragrances, and this would pair nicely with all of them. If you like those carnival gourmand summer treat type of fragrances, definitely check out Carnival Cake. Oh, this is an awesome haul. I cannot wait to get to burning these. I know I had some DMs and some comments in my last Caramel Sundays video that you guys picked up some things. Let me know down below what you picked up. I'll be very curious to hear. My wish list for April, I'm not going to say in this video, but it's not as big as you might expect. I'm trying to rein it in. I'm going to New York again in May. Got to save up some money for that. And I have a ton of candles to burn through. But Caramel Sundays is definitely crawling up on my favorite candle brands, at least of 2025. I find myself constantly wanting to burn them. I actually have them burning in all the areas of my home today. So really excited about that. Let me know what you picked up from Caramel Sundays. Are you interested? What have you picked up? What have you liked, not liked? I'd love to know. As always, subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you're alerted every time I upload a video here on YouTube. Make it a better world. And as always, more than ever, we need it. Be kind. Love you guys. Bye.